my name is Sarah and welcome to The Bookish Knitter. And welcome to a quick little announcement video. So I know we're pushing towards the end of the month. Sorry, it's been a bit busy the last few weeks of this month for those of you who have been following the channel because I did end up going back to work, so things have kind of been a little bit all over the place. But I am putting this out. I hope it's enough time for you guys to find a book or to pick a book to read for the Category Romance Book Club for the month of May. So for the month of May, we are picking a special edition author. She is one of my favorites. I am reading one of the box sets that her book is included in. It's one that actually came out in January, but she has another book coming out in October of this year, and she writes some great holiday romance. Now, this is McKenna Lee, and I adore McKenna Lee. Back when I did the Categorically Romance podcast, Brie and I had the pleasure of being able to interview her, and she is wonderful. And one of the reasons that I decided to pick her for this month is I really like the representation that she puts in her books of children with disabilities, for lack of a better word. So her first book that came out back in, sorry, I'm reading my notes here, 2020, is actually A Sheriff's Star. I'm going to put the cover up here now. I don't want some of you scared off by this because of the fact it's got a Christmas cover. This book is a book that I like to, it's one of those ones that really actually kind of annoyed me in a way because you think, oh, you're going into a Christmas book. Christmas is just a tiny, tiny part at the very, very end. But what I love about this one is that the main character's little girl has Down syndrome. And it was delightful. Absolutely. To see that representation was wonderful in this book. The second book in this series, In the Key of Family, I think the child has autism. In the third book, A Child's Christmas, which she does a lot of holiday themed books, the child is disabled. So, you know, that representation is really, really there. She does a lot of home and family type stories. Really small town. These are absolutely wonderful. So her series is Home to Oak Hollow is her first series. Like I said, started in 2020. There were 6 books in that series, and they are all delightful. Absolutely love them. And then her second series is Women of Dalton Ranch. The first book is called The Rancher's Love Song, which came out in 2024. I'm going to be reading the third book in the series because you guys know I read stuff out of order. And I'm in the mood to read kind of a holiday-esque book. And I'll be reading her New Year's wish list. So I'm looking forward to that one. It's the third in the series. And then she's got a new series starting in October of this year, The Cameron Family. So if you like her, known that that she's got new stuff coming out. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, she is a little spicy, but obviously not like a Tessa Bailey. She's not even like a Maisie Yates. Like, they are like, I would say like a 1 or 2 chili pepper spice rating if you're going to go there. Nothing overtly spicy. I think really anybody could read her books, regardless of what you think of spice levels and things like that. Very enjoyable. She has also written a couple of novels for the Fortunes of Texas series, but unfortunately for those of you who read in order, you might not want to pick those up. But she did write Fortune's Fatherhood Dare, which is the 4th book in the Fortunes of Texas Hitting the Jackpot series. And she also wrote Fortune's Convenient Cinderella, which is book 6 in the Fortunes of Texas Digging for Secrets series. So she's written for those series as well. So she doesn't have a huge backlist, but she's got a pretty decent backlist. I mean, she's got a couple of first in series, so you could definitely check those out. Unfortunately, no standalones. But like I said, don't let that first book, A Sheriff's Star, if you're not someone who reads Christmas books outside of the Christmas season, read it anyway because Christmas is just a very small part towards the very end of the book. And then, of course, the first book in the Women of Dalton Ranch series, The Rancher's Love Song, does not take place at the holidays. So, you could definitely read that one. But anyway, guys, I hope that you like the pick for the month. I'm super, super excited to highlight her because I think she's a wonderful, wonderful author. And yeah, join us over on my Discord. Let me know what you're going to be reading. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.